Renato Sanches has got a team of the season moments. He's 5'9", high, 4-star, 4-star. Can play right mid or centre mid. It's interesting he can play right mid. It's good for chemistry purposes if you need to put him out there. But look how crazy good this card is. There's not a single statistic wrong with him. Yes, you could argue his free kick accuracy and curve is pretty bad. His finishing is okay. But 94 composure, 99 balance, 95 agility, high acceleration and sprint speed as well. This card is a nightmare to even look at, let alone play against. In terms of traits, we've got outside the foot shot, which is really good, and nothing else too crazy there. We've gone for an anchor, and the main reason going for an anchor is to boost up statistics that we need to. If we look on Footbin here, just gives him 91 defending overall, but base up that standing tackle, slide tackle to a nice bit. Obviously, maxes out acceleration and sprint speed as well as his jumping, strength, and aggression. But we'll talk about chemstyles, pricing, what I thought about the card, and much more at the end of the review on Footbin. That being said, let's go jump into some gameplay, but have a word from today's sponsor first. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Night, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. So with Renato Sanches, we're going to be playing in our trusted 4-2-2 system. He's going to be playing as our CDM / box-to-box attacking midfielder. So basically, he's going to be all over the place in terms of midfield. His main job is to basically see how he feels on and off the ball. I'm interested to see if he feels like his one-to-watch card that came out at the start of FIFA this year. If he is any good in terms of tackling, defending. Of course, if that finishing is average or not. So on the ball. Oh, he feels very quick going into full speed, which is I like to have from a midfielder's point of view. Right, Sanchez on the ball. Got a bit of pressure. Just trying to use that pace if we can. Good tackle from Sanchez there. Win that loose ball. Now we've got ourselves a bit of a runner. Bad defense. Lovely weighted pass. Oh, I forced that a little bit there. It's a shame. See what his recovery speed is. A little bit slow getting into full speed. It's a lovely pass from our opponent, and it's a great save from our goalkeeper. So we're in a bit of a tough game at the moment. Our opponent is basically trying to choke us in with his 5 at the back, basically, 2 in the middle. So it's very, very compact in there. So we're going to need Renato to basically push forward a little bit for us and open up that extra gap, as you can see here. Bit of skill there, nearly got around it. But you can see here, that's the sort of role he's going to be playing in today anyway. Driving in from deep, trying to get that extra yard open. Out wide. Sanchez driving in and got... Oh, I think Mbappe might just be offside. Yes, that is a shame. Nearly got him clean through there. Sanchez jumps onto that attack. Now we've got ourselves a counter-attack underway. Really good tackle from Sanchez there. He's driving into that space. One ball over the top. Lovely pass. Sanchez got all to do on his own here. Oh, stop that. And what an assist. And that all stemmed from Renato Sanchez's tackle. His ability to do the left stick dribble to make our opponent take out his other teammate and put Thierry Henry clean through. Now that is exactly what I expect from a card with these statistics. What an absolute transition and play there. Winning that tackle and then 1-2, ball over the top into the space. Again, we can drive him forward. Lovely touch in between the lines. Back to Sanchez. Lovely touch again into that space. Bit of left stick dribbling, gets away with it. Lovely pass. Going to go for that shot across goal and a great save for the keeper. His left stick dribbling is so responsive as well. That's something that's really surprised me. Then we're going to drive him up because he's got an extra man in that defensive mood. We're going to have to basically make a run. Go out deep. If Ito can win that header, he can't. That's a shame. Lovely interception, though, from Renato Sanches, who's going to drive into that space again. We're going to use him as a dummy run to basically drag our opponent's defense into the box. Force it in. We've got Renato Sanches on the edge. Lovely play and a good save from the goalkeeper. We'll have a look at his statistics now to see if he's any good at corners or penalties. Not too sure with him. So he is okay. Not the best. Definitely not the worst. Let's call somebody over and see if we can get Renato Sanches, who's just chilling in the middle of the box there. On the edge. Find Henry. It's going to go to Todibo, who gets a goal as well. It was meant to go to Sanchez, but we'll take that. 2 goals ahead now. Plays that lovely weighted pass into Mbappe. He doesn't shoot. Still doesn't shoot. We should have had an assist there, but again, a really good pass from Renato Sanches in the transition. Right, Sanchez again driving into that space. Going to try and drill it into there. Whether the ball over the top, can we win it? Not quite. Obviously, very, very small. We've got time for one more attack. Oh, I've ran into him, unfortunately. That is half-time. Now, this has been a really tough game because our opponent is playing super negative with 5 at the back and 2 in defense. But we still found our way through several times with Sanches sitting in this deep role. We have a look at his statistics here. You can see 23 dribbles, 19 complete. 1 shot, 1 on target. That was that power shot we did. His passing, though, 15 passes, 50 passes completed, 18 altogether. 2 key passes, 1 assist, and his defending, 100% tackle rate, winning the aerial duels as well, and just doing in a shift that we need him to do. Because he's so quick in the transition on the heavy touch, so basically when you do a heavy touch with him, he explodes into the space. That's exactly what we need from him. We're going to get conceded a goal away from the kickoff. Yeah, there it is. But that's something he's really, really good at, which I'm enjoying about the card. So he picks up the ball here, and he just explodes into this space. You're just going to get away from your opponent every single time. Of course, I got tackled there from the kickoff, so your team doesn't really move as much. And you can see here, our opponent has 1 guy in our half, and everybody else is in his half. But Renato just driving through again, using that explosive pace to get away from the tackle. Renato's going to take first touch, drill it straight into space. Got the overlap. Nowhere to go. Let's reset the attack. Again, our Sanches at the top. Little heavy touch. Ball roll. Nearly got past that Saka then. Do catch him slipping. 1-2. Can we find it nearly with that left foot? Get an interception from a bad pass from our opponent. Get a bit away with it there. Got Sancho running in behind. The Phantom Glide got him panicking. Lovely pass in, and there is the assist from Sanches. He doesn't have a problem with his left foot or right foot either. He's really responsive on either of them. He has caused so many problems for our opponent, defensively and offensively as well. And Sanches driving. Bit of a bad pass there. Can we recover? Of course we can. Try to find Mbappe, but locked onto Henry instead. We do give it back to Sanches. He drives past one. Couldn't find a way around the other. Let's go counter-attack. Sanches driving. Little touch. Still got work to do. Can we find him? We can. He's making that run again. Lovely touch, little layoff. Ito straight back into Sanches. He didn't do the skill move I wanted him to do. That's so frustrating. But you can see how quick he is in that transition, though. That stemmed from our opponent's attack. And then literally 3 passes in. We're down the other end, ready to go. Again, just looking for the space. Crab walking in the middle is not going to save you. You can see how compact our opponent is. So look at this. Where do I go from here? That's where we go. Lovely pass in. Lovely shot and a great assist there from Sanches again. And this is my point with my opponent. You saw how defensive he was. There was 9 to 10 players sitting in that box with his goalkeeper as well, of course, being the 10th player. And we still unlocked the door with Renato Sanches and got that shot off of Mbappe to give us a goal. This card is really consistent. That's one thing. Not sure if he is the best of the best. He's definitely in top tier, though. But I just think because of the 3 assists and because of how defensive our opponent, you can see here the formation he was playing. 5 at the back with 4 in midfield. So basically, they just dropped back. So there's 9 players in front of us. And we still unlocked the door so many times with him. Had 34 dribbles complete. We only had 1 shot with him, unfortunately. But look at his passing all over the shot. Dominating that midfield as well as winning so many tackles and interceptions for us. Let's go jump onto Footbin now. So, unfortunately, Foot Champs wasn't open as the time of recording, but you can see here, he's 2.5 million. I think his price will keep coming down, but I generally think he's going to chill around 1 million coins, maybe a little bit more, depending on his pack weight. And this is a really good midfielder. If you need someone who's Portuguese and from Ligue 1, must buy. If you need someone who's going to dominate that midfield for you, we already know that Renato Sanches' ability to dominate the game has always been crazy. Ever since this one-to-watch card he got like, what, 6-7 months ago now, maybe even more. In terms of actual thing, he's got an average body type, but because his agility and balance is so high, and he's only 5'9" and 176 centimeters, he's so quick on the left stick dribble. His passing is so consistent as well, because it's 95 and 92 here, meaning you're going to get the space. You saw that second or third goal I got where I made our opponent tackle his own teammate, played that lovely through ball into Thierry Henry, and we absolutely tucked it away. Didn't get to test out his shooting, so can't really question too much on finishing, but that's down to my playstyle. I don't really play like that. In terms of chemstyles, we went for an anchor, which makes him into a 94 CDM or a 93 centimeter cam. It's between Gladiator, Anchor, or Shadows. I don't think people really know what to go for. If we were to have a look at Gladiator, it just sort of maxes out his defending and his shooting more. That finishing there, getting plus 15, so maybe that's why people have done it. And the other one was a Shadow, which I do think is a bit wasted because you don't need to boost up into 99 pace. He's already ridiculously quick. But it's down to you. Let me know if you have any questions about this card or any other card in the game. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.